Today we're going to talk about basic Islam for infidels. And I have become more interested in politics. Back in May, I attended the American Freedom Defense Initiative's Cancel Sarsour rally, and after the rally, I started watching videos from those who had studied the ideology, and they would rattle off references before reading the verses in particular. And so I picked up some basics from those videos and from Google searches to be able to explain these things to other infidels like myself. And one of the first things that I came across is that the Quran is actually not the only Islamic text. There are three texts, three texts to the ideology. So there's the Quran, the Hadiths, and the Sirah. And the Quran is sectioned into surahs, which are chapters. The Sunni and the Shia and the other different sections of the ideology all use different hadiths, and there's actually some sections that don't use the hadith. But since 90% of Muslims are Sunni, generally when you hear a discussion of the hadiths, those discussions are of the Sunni hadiths. And in particular, something that kept coming up as they would rattle off verses, they would rattle off, this is from Sahih Bukhari, blah, 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 blah. This is from Sahih Muslim, blah, 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 blah. So I looked this up, and what I found is that these are from the hadiths. So that was something I picked up on. If you hear that, now you know. And again, the hadiths are the oral traditions. Another interesting factor that people may or may not know, but 60% of the Islamic texts, they're not devoted to the Muslim, they're devoted to the Kafir. So, and a lot of that is what to do with the Kafir in a negative way. Although, in early Quran, these discussions are trying to lure the Kafir into converting over to Islam. And so that would be the basics of Islam for infidels. Thanks.